What's going on, traders? This is today's I think today is Tuesday, and we have another day upon us. Hope everybody had a great day. Plenty of opportunity. Actually, this morning there was a stock that went up.
Hope
Hold on a
everybody had a
second.
great day.
There's a stock this morning that we had a crazy move. This stock is ABVC. I caught this one from 5 up to 588. Anyway, so this ticker showed up in my radar from ABVC, showed up as a low float. 20 million in the term sheet to earn licensing fees up to 20 million royalties and 5 to 12% net sales. Anyway, the stock is up, I don't know, 100% in like two 1 minute candles, actually three 1 minute candles. ABVC went up from like $4 up to $6 in 3 minutes. That is insane. I booked a crazy ass profit, and we're going to discuss all that trade and then some. So my this is like the day. This is what discipline, discipline gets you. If you're disciplined and you have patience, you're gonna have days like this in which you buy a stock at 419 and you sell it at 541, and you lock in a huge gain. That is actually this ABVC trade that I took this morning. ABVC long 418, sold 534, 551. Today I nailed a really nice mover. And I pretty much explain it in the Discord page right now. I was just doing my watch list this morning. ABVC, huge news, 20 million licensing fees. That's huge news when you see 20 million licensing fees. That is that they receive money. ABVC daily not good, and you can see me here in my Discord page. ABVC 20 million or so news. News is important and net sales, but chart is dirty. Resistance 5 or so. So right now, this is the hottest stock in the market right now. ABVC VWAP reclaim. Trade alert. Small long ABVC 425 stop 415-ish. I think we're gonna go kiss the 5 area. $4 seems to be holding. ABVC we 20% up 20%. Insane trade. $4 to 550 in two candles. Anyway, so this was ABVC. It just popped up on my pre-market scanner over here, and I was just, what the F is going on? I think the initial time it popped up on our radar was right here, 8:30, 8:22. So this candle popped up in my radar, and I was like, the ABVC is a past runner. So remember past runners. So to me, I'm familiar with the ticker because I traded over here in the past, and I think I made some money over in this area here. And soon enough, I saw it pop up. I'm like, well, it has resistance over here, but the news is pretty solid. So it came back up. So I longed it around, I think there, 427, right about there. And I was like, I think fours is going to hold, and we're going to push into the fives because that is the daily resistance over here. And there we go. And like right here, we had this downtrend break, resistance break right there at around 430, and we spike up to 588 in three freaking candles. Three freaking candles. That is what you're looking for. 450 up to $6 in three candles. I did manage to sell most of my shares. I only sold like my best fills was at 533, and I'm still riding another 420 average to see what this ticker is going to do. But this ticker has been on fire this morning. I mean, it could be pushing out of the open. I don't know where exactly it's going to be pushing, but It's definitely worth watching. So, a couple of other tickers worth discussing. Let me show you this screen over here. We have a couple of other tickers that I saw this morning. First off, let's see what a bunch of the stocks I'm watching right now. I'm watching Top, of course, which pretty much went insanely move, which pretty much we're gapping up into the 520s, which is ridiculous. How this stock just continues to not die. This shady company. This is a shady company because I looked at the details in this shady company. So they're just buying it up the wazoo. So congratulations if you're still long and top. Probably the biggest gain, probably the biggest multi-day runner I've seen all year. 60 cents and to 550. That keeps going. So that is a potential short. And there's another potential short. And I know if I'm looking at them as a potential short because I have much more good risk reward. This doesn't happen every day. So when it does happen, you know more short sellers get toast because it happens like 1 out of 100 stocks. So the other stock I did watch, I mean, Yell ran pretty hugely here, and we're opening up between 160 and 172. So we're technically opening up red. I mean, every time Yell spiked, we kind of died the second day. So I'm looking for a potential short between 160 to 175 if I do manage to get that area. The next ticker I did see this morning was AMSC. AMSC is it's a really nice ticker this morning. I was waking up at like 7 or 6:30 and I saw this ticker at around $22 and I was like, well, should I take it short? And I saw it at $20 and I think I was half asleep to take that short because that short is pretty good. You had a really nice VWAP breakdown over here of a stock up to $20. And if I took that short around $21, that would have been really nice. Unfortunately, due to my time shift and my time change, I did not take that, but that I was thinking of shorting that right around 20. Soon enough, this ticker just popped back down to 15, and we're just below VWAP, and I don't know if we're potentially going to push and go, or I don't know. It's right now. AMSC is definitely a gap from 10 to 15, and is it gonna go? Is it not gonna go? I mean, VWAP's over here is probably gonna pop into VWAP and probably reject. That's probably what I'm thinking for. Anyway, so MGAM, I am watching MGAM. I mean, the other ones are just not that great quality. You can see the gap scanner. I mean, we don't have that many tickers over 30%. But this morning was ABVC, which is your prime candidate. You must put on your radar because that's a 2 milli float. And I did manage to make, a 20% profit in like 3 candles, which is outrageous. I guess, everybody, I mean, since the internet revolution, everybody having a trading account, I mean, you can see insane moves like this because everybody focused on that one ticker. So I think the trend is now, since we've seen ABVC from 250 to 6 in just a very small amount of time, I mean, these low floats should get hot soon. So I don't have any other low flows that I see on my scanner, but I mean, people are gonna be excited if they see a low flow going up 100%. They're gonna buy the next one. So I don't see any low floats right here. I see dark green, and but if something pops up on my scanner, which I have running right now in real time, something under 2 million, I'm definitely gonna be interested in buying it because I mean this stock went up 136%, so it could be a start of, low float madness, but nothing is for sure. So far, we just have multiple day runners like top and we have AMSC just that's a 10 to 15 or $20 gap there that I didn't even see news on that one. And then you have Yell, that was yesterday's mover, that is popping over here into, actually, this is an area at the short, tell you the truth, to risk off the 177, but it could go green, you just don't know. So I'm just waiting to see how well this Yell is gonna go. Yellow was past yesterday's mover. Top was like multiple day runner. Then you have AMSC that is just no news up to 10. And then you have ABVC that is just, probably gonna be the most interesting out of the bunch to go long because I'm sure they'll all be looking at it and they're looking at the daily and we could push into the 680s. And that's plenty of money to be made. Um, Plenty of money to be made if from 450 to 680. I mean, could possibly still have room. And I'm pretty sure people are gonna be watching some trend lines and some uptrends or some whatever. But when people see this kind of price action, they get excited and they look at next resistance point, which is I don't know if we're gonna break 7. I really don't know. Right now we have ABVC trading 3 million in volume, so it's just a matter of how much volume we're gonna get. And do I really think we're gonna break that? Possibly not. Can we have a double top from 650 to 685? Possible. But it just remains to, or could it sell off? It could sell off too. It's just I think the meat of the move is done, which was over here, but uh, could it uh, could it pop another 50 or a dollar from here? Sure. It could pop another dollar or dollar into the 550s. So that's about it, you guys. Pretty much very nice very nice gain. Very nice gain in just a small amount of time. Just being ready. Probably being ready. That's probably what being ready and being able to cut losses very quickly. Because yesterday I started with 2 tickers and uh, I was just having a headache when I see red. When I have a loss and another loss, I'm like, well, I should take it easy. So staying patient, staying ready, and I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it could be the start of something, or it could be the start of some good trades or a good opportunity. The market doesn't take much for it to go from very cold to very hot. Just a matter of, waiting out till it gets really hot and volatile. I like really volatile securities. I don't really like multi-day runners like top, because I'm not a big fan of holding that much because it doesn't happen that often. So we're gonna see if this ABVC might give me another trade into the VWAP reclaim. I'm sure everybody's watching the downtrend and the trends and all the freaking and all. I mean, it's a 2 milli float, so I mean, if this thing gets going, I might have another trade there. But so far, I mean, right now, Yell just went green, so that strategy has failed. You can see so that Yell just went green. That is insane. So this would be the area that I would short. I didn't take that short, and now it's going green. And if Yell breaks $2, I mean, I might buy that $2 break or something, or I don't know, because it's definitely gonna be squeezing some shorts here. Yell, because yesterday's big mover. I don't know. I like Yell, but it's day two continuation. I mean, how many times does day two continuation work? I mean, Top did a couple of day two continuations, but that's like 1 out of 50. So, we're gonna see Yell pretty much go red green a bit. I mean, is it gonna reject? I don't know. But I like ABVC. We're gonna see how well this thing goes. Other than that, that is my watch list for today. Traded 1 ticker. And being patient. You need to be patient. And for next week, I think for next Monday, I will try to not just jump into a suboptimal play and just wait for that optimal play. And I know it's a little scarce market because we only get like one or two or three plays per day, but you know, you have to have patience to you really trade only that one or two or three trades per day and not trade more because you know, you want to have multiple winners of 10, 20%. I mean, if you can make 30% of the trade, that is like substantial reward. So you want to be patient and you want to take 10, 20% profit. And sometimes, I mean, the market gave me today, you know, 30%, 420 long, went to 588. That's a 30% gain if I manage to sell that at 588 or 550 or 570. So the market does give opportunities, just a matter of seeing it with scanners, with low floats, and I mean, I mean, the market can go from cold to hot, where we can see these astronomical 1,000% gainers in a, you know, in a moment's notice. So being ready, knowing what to do, having the scanners, watching the stocks, and you know, not over trading, overstaying your welcome, and holding your stops, and not burning out when you know you're watching paid drive. Other than that, see you on the next video. You know, remember you can find me on my Discord in the morning and also streaming Monday through Friday. I don't know, 7:30 till 11 each and every weekday. Other than that, peace out.